Well, here we are, Lebanon, Ohio, sitting in a parking lot of a Target store, waiting for my new smoker to come. I was supposed to meet them here in the parking lot, I don't know, around 11:30, 11:40. They were coming from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So a little bit about this cooker. It is a Shirley Fabrication smoker. Paul and his son Tyler run this business really as a side job. Paul is a full-time oil rigger, I guess. He works offshore on the oil rigs, and I believe he works 2 or 3 days on, kind of like a fireman schedule, and then has 4 days off. So he builds cookers with his son on his days off, and these cookers have really taken off. And if you go online to shirleyfabrication.com, you will see that you will have roughly a 2-year wait to get a cooker. And obviously, I didn't want to wait that long. I'm not patient that way. So anyways, there's a Shirley Fabrication fan page on Facebook, and I got on there and just put a post up there that I was looking for a cooker, a used cooker, and if anybody had any leads, to let me know. So the guy that runs the Facebook page for Shirley Fabrication fans, he private messaged me and said, well, I think Paul, the owner, is going to sell his personal cooker. And so anyways, I don't know where I left off. That was them calling to say that they just got off the exit and they're getting ready to turn in. So anyways, I got a hold of Paul. There wasn't much movement, but I got this cooker at a great price from not buying it brand new, but it only had like 10 cooks on it. That's all he said. He did like a whole hog and some cooks here and there on it. But anyways, so I'm just dying to get this this done. He made all new grates for me, and I see it right now pulling in. It looks really good. So hey, I'm gonna get off here. I'll join back up again whenever we pull back in. Well, so far so good. It pulls pretty good. See it trucking along back there. Pulls real nice. You can tell with the mid-sized truck though that you're towing something. I haven't figured out quite yet what the weight of the smoker is. I was able to lift it up and put it on the jack in the parking lot and everything, and it doesn't seem too bad to move around, but it's definitely heavier than the Lang that I used to own, and it's obviously more heavy than that Deep South gravity smoker that I have as well. So, well, a little more here in a few more miles. We'll come back with you and have you tag along. So hey guys, just got back from Lebanon, Ohio, where I picked up my new cooker, and I pulled it home with no issues at all. Like I said, I think in one of the previous clips, you can definitely feel it back there with a mid-size truck. I have a Honda Ridgeline, a 2018 Ridgeline, and it's got a, I think it's 5,000 pound towing capacity. Anyways, they pulled it fine. Just whenever you would get a bunch of, there we go, that's a little better. Wind kind of kicked up out there. Anyways, whenever you'd hit a bunch of potholes or whatever, you know, you'd feel it bounce back there, but it was fine. But I got it in the garage. I backed it right up in here. It fits fine. Had a little question about the exhaust stack, whether it was going to fit, but Paul said it was 80 inch clearing, and I believe I had 82 inch, so we're good there. So without further ado, here we go. Here it is. We'll kind of give you a walk around on it. So obviously this is the main side, the cook chambers. I'm gonna apologize right now about some of the bouncing, but I really don't have a tripod or anything to set this up on, so it's all right. So we'll get this opened up here. You can see there's plenty of room to cook whatever on. Definitely get plenty of ribs in there. Pull one of those shelves out, you can stand turkeys up on that. The one thing I am definitely going to try that I have never done before is a whole hog. We just definitely need the people to be able to eat that hog for me to cook it. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm kind of excited to do that. Been watching a lot of videos on the prep, but just excited to do that. The one thing that I do like about this cooker is, if you can see right here, it's got a receiver, so the hitch comes off of the cooker to save you a bunch of room in your garage. So I still got plenty of room to move this cooker up and have even more room behind it here in my garage. So the back side here is nice. There's the Sweet Willie's logo. It turned out great. I couldn't be more pleased with that. That looks really good. These nuts here are actually for temperature probes. So if you unscrew these, he's got them on pretty tight right now, but anyways, you unscrew those, your probe ports come out here and into the back of the cooker chamber. So here's your little basket. I've got, as you can see, I got the hitch in there, but this basket for wood. Walk back around. The one thing I am really impressed with is this stainless steel. He says it's 11 gauge. I could stand up there. I'm not a tiny person. I could stand up on top of that table there and have no issues with it. The nice hip roof on this cooker, what it does is it gets you just a little bit more room on the top if you've got, I don't know, brisket or pork butts or whatever, and you need just that little bit of extra room there on the top. Just the craftsmanship here, as you can see with the exhaust stack, you know, the way that it works. Nice tight seal on that whenever it's not in use. Fold down stainless steel shelf. I got a towel hanging on it. I just wiped it down whenever I put it in the garage, but paper towel goes on there. Here, these levers that pull in and out, these are for diverting smoke and heat, either just into the cook chamber here or solely into the warming chamber here. I think we're gonna try to do some pizzas one night at the firehouse. I gotta definitely practice a little bit to make sure I'm good with the temp, getting it high enough there in that warming box by just isolating it. But here, I'm going to show you the one thing I'm most impressed about is I had a Lang for 1 year. I had, it was a project cooker. I found it online, and it was the firebox on it was pretty bad. I sold it to a guy that I believe him and his brothers are going to end up doing it. But anyways, I just want to show you, look at the thickness of that door. I mean, that door is solid. I mean, just in comparison, you know, that door's solid. You are not going to have any issues whatsoever with that door warping or coming undone. This, whenever they say, you know, this cooker was made for a lifetime and, you know, you can hand it down to your kids, I truly believe that on this one. This one, there'll be no problems there. You can see here on the hinges that you can lube those hinges, so that, you know, that's nice for keeping them nice and lubed up. Now down here in the firebox, I'm going to apologize now. I think it's a little dark and you can't see down it. But what's nice is So you got your wood basket right here. As you can see, he doubles up on the expanded metal here. But what is really nice is this ash pan down here. So on this ash pan, obviously, you know, all your wood ashes, you know, fall down in there, and you just pull this ash pan out and empty it out. Now all I have to do on this is just get it seasoned up. It's got some surface rust on it now, and then sandblasted it, because this was Paul's personal cooker. I believe I might have mentioned that before. But now what this device is, this, put the camera up so you can see it, is this is a heat diverter. So if you know anything about, I don't know if you can see, I doubt you can see up in there, but this is a reverse flow cooker. So the bottom side of it, it's got like a moon shape, and then there's a heat pan that runs, the smoke runs underneath. Well, you block that hole with this, and it's going to send the heat straight up into that warming box, and hopefully make everything a lot hotter up there. So moving up here into the warming chamber, as you can see, another place where you can do ribs. The one thing that he promotes with it is, as you can see here, he's got double graded expanded metal right here, so where you can put charcoal down on this and do a direct sear for steaks or what have you, or if you're doing tri-tip or something like that, doing a reverse sear, smoking it first in the smoking chamber and then putting some charcoal in this warming basket here and doing a reverse sear on it, which I've seen a lot of guys doing videos on. Here at the top, these rods that swing around, these are sausage hangers. So kind of wanting to try those out and getting some sausage with the casing, you know, twisted, and that you could hang some sausage with, and definitely get some smoke on some of that. But well, hey, that's a quick overview of this cooker. Again, this is Shirley Fabrication from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and I'll tell you, they build a fine product. And let me show you some just quickly. I mean, there's some decent welds there. I shouldn't say decent, I should say excellent welds. If you look right here around my camera will focus, the exhaust stack, you know, that's a pretty good bead right there. Really good bead. And especially right there. I mean, that's just great quality craftsmanship right there. And hey, these guys are good Christian men, good Christian family. If you guys are in the market for a cooker, Paul will do you right. Again, the last that I heard, that there was a 2-year wait. That's kind of why I went went and cut some corners and was poking around to see if anybody had a used cooker for sale, and then just so happened that Paul was selling his. So I got lucky and didn't have to wait the 2 years, but you know, as you can see from the craftsmanship of this cooker, the 2-year wait would be well worth it. So hey, I'm gonna hopefully post this up to Facebook, and I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, and we're just gonna do a lot of playing around with this cooker, getting it seasoned up and playing around with some wood and some different recipes. So stand by.